Hi guys, this is a redirect to my reaction to episodes 512, 513, 514, 515 and 516 of One Piece. I did a quintuple reaction just so that I can finish off the pre-time skip episodes, and next week I will be reacting to episode 0 and Strong World, which is a One Piece movie. Apparently I have to react to that before I head on to the post time skip episodes, so that's for next week. So yeah, also just before I start talking about what happened in these episodes, fantastic, awesome way to finish off the pre-time skip, by the way. I just wanted to give a Patreon shout out to my new patrons, who are Codebreaker 1298 and Colum Lennon. Thank you guys so much for becoming patrons. I hope you enjoy the trial reactions that I put up, and I hope you stick around. Also, I just want to give a shout out to my other patrons: Abdullah Oka, Adam Vilpando, Bad Wasabi, Buster Sword 88, Evan W. Fisher, Hungry Turtle, IMI, Java Gonzalez, Louis, Michael Kelly, Nicholas Allman, Sabani, and yours Maya. Thank you guys so much for sticking around, for supporting me, for supporting the channel, and I hope you guys continue to watch and like my trial reaction. So at the moment I'm reacting to The Walking Dead still, and Breaking Bad. I'm only reacting to the first season of those TV shows, and then I'm going to move on to anime trial reaction. So if you want to request an anime, then do become a patron then, if you really want me to react to a trial react to an anime. So with trial reactions I'm only going to react to the first 3 episodes. So yeah, I got trial reaction requests to Seven Deadly Sins, what else, Your Lie in April, and a few others, Blue Exorcist as well. Yeah, alright, these episodes, wow, everyone understood Luffy's message. I was confused. I didn't know what 3D2Y meant at the beginning. And then Vivi, like, she was confused as well, because obviously, like, she's a Straw Hat Pirate, but she didn't understand what it really meant, because she wasn't with them for like throughout, you know. But every other Straw Hat Pirate, I do consider Vivi a Straw Hat Pirate though, even though she's not actually like with them. So the other Straw Hat Pirates did understand the message, and so basically the tattoo, or the markings, is it a tattoo? Just markings that were on Luffy's arm in the newspaper picture of him like paying his respects to all those that died in the war. So the markings were just to say that instead of 3 days, instead of meeting in 3 days time, we're actually going to meet in 2 years time. So, which is why there's 2Y. So I understood the 2Y part, but I wasn't but it took me a long time to finally figure that out. It was only up when they were actually talking about the markings, because I didn't know the significance of that at first. I don't look into that sort of detail, but anyway, so the Straw Hat Pirates, they basically, I don't know, like, it just sort of gives a indication to just stay where you are, you know, rather than leaving to go to Sabaody straight away. So it's quite crazy, but I'm so glad that the Straw Hat Pirates really want to, they're so determined to improve, in they're going to be her tutor for this. And Usopp, he wants to learn from Herakuzen, to like, because he has a lot of tools that he uses, like really like explosives and all that stuff, offensive tools to use. So it's gonna look, the Usopp, he's already so resourceful, but just the potential of him, because he's in an island that is very, like, you really need to know how to survive, so he's just going to become very strong. So I have high hopes for Usopp. Even though he's not part of the monster trio, but all of them are going to get stronger. And the fact that Robin is joining the Revolutionary Army and that she's going to meet Dragon, oh man, awesome. First Straw Hat to meet Dragon before even Luffy himself. I just realized, like, she's gonna meet him, his dad, before Luffy does. Interesting. Yeah, the Sanji Armor days. Sanji has to he has to get all the recipes of the 99 Okamas that he has to defeat. He has to steal all the recipes for the new Kama technique. That's crazy, being able to defeat all of them. Because he had trouble with Caroline, who was one of the drag queens. But it's really good training. And oh my god, Zoro just bowing down and begging Mihawk to train him. Mihawk was like, no, you said that I'm like your sworn enemy, and he was like, you could even defeat the baboons and you want me to train you? Like, no way, man. And then Zoro's like, but I did defeat the baboons. Yeah, and the fact that there's a baboon king that he now has to defeat. Oh man, wow. Oh man, he's gonna become so OP from Mihawk's training him. Yeah. And also who else? Well, Frankie, he found a second laboratory. So he found some of Vegapulk's research on like the weapons that he made. So Frankie's goal is to make the Thousand Sunny even more packed with weapons. Like, he really wants the ship to be the dream ship. And now that he has Dr. Vegapunk's research notes about the kind of weapons he made, then, you know, he's gonna upgrade the Thousand Sunny. He's gonna upgrade himself with lots of weapons, most likely. And armor, I guess. It's crazy. I don't like his post-time skip design, but whatever. And Chopper, he wants to become a better doctor. He's in an island that has a lot of herbal medicine. I feel like these islands are like so, like they're catered, like they're specifically catered to each to each Straw Hat member, and it's quite weird. Like, it's like as if Kuma just read their minds. Like, oh, Nami, she wants to know more about the weather. Well, let's put her in the Skypiea, not Skypiea, the Sky Island, Weveria. Oh, Usopp is very resourceful. Let's team him up with Hirakuzen, who's full of tools. And he needs to be in a survival-based island. And then, like, I mean, Sanji one is, like, totally what he would consider Nightmare though. But then again, they are kick based. Like, the fighting style of the Okamas is very kick based, just like Sanji's. So that's the one thing that's similar. And there's obviously Zoro is gonna be trained by Mihawk, the absolute ultimate swordsman. So it only makes sense. So yeah, everyone's in their respective place, you know. Wow, Luffy learning about the 3 types of haki. So there's observation haki, which is where you predict the next move, and we've seen that so many times in the past, but we never actually knew what that power was until just now. It's confirmed to be observation haki. Luffy already has conqueror's haki. We already like been introduced to that, but we just didn't, well, we did know the name of it eventually. So with observation haki, you are able to predict the opponent's next move, so you can like dodge the next move. So I think that's going to be a very OP ability, a very useful one as well, to figure out what the opponent's next move will be. Observation haki, yeah, that's observation. Conqueror's haki is when you knock out your opponent, they fall asleep, and armament haki is when you get a lot of armor. Your defense increases, your armor increases, so you can actually protect yourself from powerful attacks, and you can also use that ability against devil fruit power users. So wow, the fact that Rayleigh actually wants to teach him all 3 of them, like not just one, all 3 of them, even though he did say that usually people specialize in one particular one because it's easiest for them, but he wants to teach him all 3. oh man, the possibilities of his penis in this 2 year time skip. I mean, I don't know if he's really going to achieve to be able to to activate all three of them, but he is the main character, so he probably will. Um, yeah, so it's incredible that Rayleigh. It reminds me of the days when Jiraiya would train Naruto, except it was more on a smaller scale, because he mainly just taught him the Rasengan. But anyway, so yeah, it's just I just love it when old people, like old badasses, teach the younger ones. Um, yeah. So they're gonna meet in 2 years. He's gonna meet the other Straw Hat members in 2 years, rather than what was planned before. So yeah, that's the end of the pre-time skip. What you think of these episodes? Let me know, and stay tuned for more.